Hello everybody, Xyco back, your bad influencer, telling you things you don't want to know and showing you things you don't want to see. And today I have something you really don't want to see. I didn't want to see it, I came across it by accident, and it was just depressing. What this was a combination of stupidity and sadness as a two-in-one. As I was browsing through Umingle to see if I can find interesting conversations, I came across this guy. He calls himself Destiny. He's a left-wing liberal nutcase. He thinks he's intelligent and tries to debate others in order to supposedly get his point across. But in reality, what he does is act like a simple-minded child and makes a fool of himself in front of everyone who bothers themselves to talk to him, to even watch his content. Here's what happened.
Why do you have zero concern about Biden possessing classified documents, but you're totally up in arms over Trump? I don't understand.
I'm going to keep asking until you answer the question. Why do you think Donald Trump waited a full year to turn those documents over to NARA?
I don't know.
Why do you think he told his employee to hide them?
I haven't seen that that's been proven that he told his employee to hide them. What's the evidence for that?
It's literally laid out in the indictments from recorded conversations. Or do you think the FBI is just making it all up?
Well, the FBI did lie to the FISA court to spy on his campaign before he entered the White House. So yeah.
So you think they made everything up in the indictment? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then I don't.
They made up everything.
Okay, wait.
I don't think they made up everything.
Well, then what do you think about? Why do you think?
Why should I trust the FBI?
Okay, then don't. Then I don't know why I'm talking to you. If you don't trust any of the institutions or any of the investigative bodies, why did you say anything about EW? You should have opened with that. You should have. No, Destiny. I only trust what I read on Twitter. I don't trust anything from any of our three letters. I don't trust those guys. Just open with that next time, and then we don't have to waste any time. Like on some
I already
factual
told you
analysis.
I'm a libertarian, so you could have assumed that.
True, that you're retarded because it's basically one part and parcel the same. Okay.
You don't need to insult people. I don't understand why you need to do that. Okay, let's take a question. Sharika Soul has her hand up. Sharika, you can unmute yourself.
Destiny, I just have to say that you are an adult male, and the way that you're talking to some of the women in here, well, Kat specifically, is actually really disheartening to listen to. Also, I am Black, and I'm kind of tired of white liberals denying the violence in the Black community and using Black Lives Matter, specifically protests, who, by the way, the Black neighborhoods that have the protest, they end up being destroyed and trashed. And it's not you that comes to the neighborhoods and helps clean up those neighborhoods after a protest. So for you to speak on Black Lives Matter protests and say they're not violent or whatever you were trying to say is disrespectful, it's disingenuous, especially to Black women who have to live in those neighborhoods and the Black children.
Thank you as a Black woman for showing up to show that retardation can transcend both gender and race.
I'm not retarded. You're
I don't know why the you think I'm speaking out for BLM. This conversation is about BLM. I don't know why I don't even know who the talking to right now.
Stop cussing.
I can cuss what I want. What do you mean? I can say whatever the fuck I want. It's freedom of speech.
Because it's
Twitter.
disrespectful. Why do you have to be
Disrespectful to what? This isn't your Twitter space. You're not here to tell me what I can say or not say.
Black Lives Matter out of your mouth.
You're a white man. BLM. Black people need me. I'm going to be the white savior for BLM. I love BLM. I'm the leader of BLM. I'm the self-appointed leader of BLM. Oh, yes, I love BLM. Oh, yes, Black Panthers. I'm going to join it right now. Oh, BLM.
Keep it real.
I am keeping it real.
Black men are violent towards Black women, and we don't need people like you constantly using us for political talking points. Mind your own business and quit talking about a race that you don't know nothing about. We don't know you. You're not in our neighborhood.
BLM. Are you lost? Are you lost right now? How did you even wander into here? Are you okay right now?
Okay. Distress, and you need to get on medication and stop talking to women crazy. You only talk like that because you're behind a screen. If you were there and she had a whole bunch of men standing by her, there's no way you would keep talking to her like that. You're a punk.
Okay.
Grow up.
Thank you, Sharika. Thank you so much for your valuable contribution. Okay. Noted.
Okay. Let's try to keep it civil, guys. Let's just try to speak with each other, but not talking over each other. It's hard to hear when, she's trying to speak and you're just going BLM, and we can't understand you guys. it's hard to hear. I'm sure you know this. Like, I shouldn't have to explain that, but one at a time would probably be best. And maybe if you didn't come to speak about BLM, you don't have to speak about it if you don't want to, Destiny. That's fine.
Well, as the self-appointed leader of the BLM chapter in my city, I felt it necessary to say I am the self-appointed leader of the BLM chapter in Miami.
Self-appointed?
So, yes.
Do you think does BLM stand for large mansions, buy large mansions? Do you know about that?
Yep, I got the largest one, and I only invite my white friends to hang out in it.
Can't you at least just like laugh it off without being so angry? Like this.
I'm not angry. I'm being very serious right now.
Will impact you, in any meaningful ways. Can we at least like bond over a mutual disdain for Pearl Davis? Like, okay. Come on.
I'm going to post this.
Maybe. Just like lighthearted, maybe. That's okay. That's progress. I'll take that. I like that. Okay. Does anyone else want to jump in to say anything or to ask a question? Hey, Lauren.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'll make a comment. Oh boy. Listening to this, I will say,
so
I think
you are the infamous
right
Destiny
now,
that everybody's talking about.
Not just the right, politics in general, with people not actually reading the documents, people getting their information from memes. I actually do think it's a little atrocious.
So, was that total simple-minded left-wing liberal sadness or what? The fact that he was trying to speak out for black people, while actual black people were telling him that he's wrong, is baffling to me. It's insane. And his lack of arguments was just embarrassing. He was, in his mind, mocking the lady who asked him to slow down on his so-called support for Black Lives Matter. And he countered her by repeating BLM like a patient with Down syndrome. That's I'm sorry, with all due respect to those people who have the actual ailment, I feel terrible for them, but many of them are much more intelligent than this guy is, and much more mature and have better arguments in a debate. Eventually, when I started laughing, as you saw in the video, he realized that I'm basically having fun at his expense, and he skipped me. I think he kind of realized he was making a fool of himself. So please, my dear viewers, my followers, please do not be like this guy. Think for yourself and use reasoning and proper arguments when you're trying to make a point. Think before you act, before you speak. Like I said, always think for yourselves and try to be the wiser and try to have good reasoning behind any of your actions as a general, so you won't make a fool of himself like this guy did. So anyway, I hope you learned something, like how not to do it. Like I showed you a bad example. I hope you'll always think for yourselves. I hope you always have good reason for everything you do in life. I thank you for watching. I thank you for your patience as always. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see everybody on the next one. Peace.